Hi everybody, it's Russ from My Hammers. No, I did that so enthusiastically. Hi, Russ from My Hammers 11. Hope you are all safe and well. This lovely Friday. Got to get down for Friday. Not my words, the words of Rebecca Black. Hope everyone is well, as I said. If you're new channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you may any time we put new content on. As always, I'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors. There we are. Untuck It. Check them out in the description below. So we've done another week, guys. Congratulations. Well done. Another week has gone. And obviously we have a long weekend ahead of us. Which should be quite nice. No worrying about West Ham until Monday. So plain sailing. Hope everyone, so we got the chat quickly. A few people I've seen pop up already. Carl, hope you're well. Skipper, happy Friday to you, my friend. Great interview with Colton Cole, thank you very much. Hashtag always believe in your. Obviously, for those of you who didn't see it yesterday, maybe watch it this weekend. The big man, the CC. An hour of your time would not be wasted, I promise you. You would not be wasted watching that for an hour. I really do say that because he was brilliant. He was so much fun. Who else you got? Fortune Mine. Good afternoon, Russ. Good afternoon. Hope you're well. Hashtag the Aldi Martin Tyler. For those of you old Gates, he's got into trying to do a bit of what's he trying to do? Trying to do a bit of a John Motson on us. It was quite good, actually. It was quite good. And so, yeah, make sure you check them out from yesterday. It's quite funny. I think that, as I said, Gates should have a split screen of the game, and obviously then him recording it. Yeah, that should be right. Simon, hope you're well, my friend. Meeting overran. Unbelievable. Can't believe you did that, man. Can't believe it. IG United are in the house. Hope everyone from the IG United group is well. I'm just having a look to see if you've set your thing up for today. Let's have a look. Has he set up his thing for today? Not quite yet. 1:15 usually we go over to see the Irons United boys, but we'll see. Let's go. Beer garden booked for the afternoon. Good luck to you, sir. Enjoy your long weekend. I think it's literally gonna piss it down as soon as 5 o'clock hits. All weekend it seems around here. Half day. Woohoo! Well done, James boy. You'll be watching it. You definitely watched the Colton Cole video this weekend, my friend. Definitely watched it. Could have done with 2 hours of it. I know. To be honest, it was Colton is honestly, he's the most loveliest bloke I know. I think Jack put a comment on the video saying he's the best human in the world ever. And I really, honestly, he's brilliant. So much fun. So much fun. James, hope you're well. Hope everyone's okay. Afternoon, TFI Friday indeed. Long weekend. Justin, of course, Mark and I paired up with the guy we met yesterday. Lovely. And it looks like it's still, so hopefully he'll be on before at least the end of the day. For those of you who asked, so some people have commented and asked me about what we're doing for the old social media blockade, blackout, whatever it is. We put a post on Twitter actually. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're not going to be putting any content on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram from 3 p.m. today until 11:59 or midnight on Monday. So that basically means we're not going to be putting up any interviews, any episodes of My Hammers 11 or things like that, things where there's a lot of interaction with Twitter. So obviously with things like My Hammers 11, we say, we chatted to Bob and this is who he picked, yada yada yada, and so that's obviously there's a lot of interaction there, so we won't be putting anything on there. In terms of what we're doing on YouTube, obviously we're doing today, we'll be doing Monday's live stream, and also we'll be potentially doing maybe Saturday Quiz Night Club. The first rule of Saturday Quiz Night Club is there is no Saturday Night Quiz Club. But, obviously the only way you're going to know about that, because we're not going to obviously promote it on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, is by hitting the bell icon so you know when you're notified, basically. And all proceeds from Saturday's stream and from Monday's stream will be going to Iron Supporting Food Banks, any super chats or just ad revenue and things like that. I thought it was a fair compromise. Do you know what I mean? And then next week, what's great is you've got some great bangers of interviews coming up. We've got, not only we've got Father Chris, I think Father Chris is coming up on Wednesday now. I've just moved it because we've got another ex-Hammer, Gavin Holligan. Gavin Holligan is coming on the show. Now, for those of you who go, who the hell is Gavin Holligan? Gavin played. He made one appearance for the club, actually. Liverpool away, 1998, I want to say, and I was there. It was my first ever away trip, and it was Liverpool, and we drew 2-2. And to be honest, he could have scored the winner. He could have scored the winner. The man has an incredible life. Honestly, he was non-league 90. I think he signed for something in Hairston something in 97. Went to Kingstonian and played for Kingstonian, and then West Ham bought him for 150 grand. So from being in the lower leagues in conference to Premier League in about 18 months, and honestly, an amazing story. Such a nice guy as well. He's now, and I think in 2006, I think he retired. He went after West Ham. I think he played like a couple of seasons at Wickham and stuff like that as well. I think he played at Hornchurch as well, actually. Having at Waterlooville, those type of things. And then he got a really bad thigh injury, and then became a musician and a music producer. So really, and he's a really cool guy. Honestly, so laid back. Really, really nice guy. So make sure you check that out. That's quite a good one. So that'll be out on Tuesday. Father Chris on Wednesday. Hopefully, Bobby Ferguson on Wednesday. Thursday. I am spoiling you guys. Although we're gonna have this blackout for 20, for 3 days, whatever. When we come back, we're back with vengeance. Gavin Holligan, Father Chris, Bobby Ferguson. And that's just how we start. We've got Luke Smith as well, who some of you might know. So we've got some big hitters. Bang, straight back in there, Russ. Bush, in it goes. That's the way I like to be. One thing that comes out of the interviews of that era is the mutual respect and admiration they had for Lucas Neal. Do you know? You're totally right, my man. You're totally right. Anton, they all talk about how great Lucas Neal is. Hopefully, Lucas might come on the channel one day. So I'd love to talk to him about that, because he's one of those guys who I think he's, when you talk about the fabric of West Ham in modern era, he's someone I think people don't necessarily always draw to. Kevin Nolan was a great captain. Mark Noble, Scott Parker, though he wasn't a captain, was like a captain. But Lucas Neal was probably the first of them lot. He sort of cemented, and as you said with Colton, his outlook of life really was shaped really by what Lucas did as a player, as a coach. So very interesting. All right, here we go. Simon, light lunch. Cheese roll from the bakery, I hope. Salt vinegar McCoy's, pepperoni. You love a pepperoni, don't you? But usually it's fresh cream donut. We've gone for an eclair today. Someone is fruity because it is Monday. It is Monday. When we play, hi Stuart, you remember when we played Burnley? We're playing Burnley Monday, 8:15. So you've got a whole weekend just to chill out and don't worry about West Ham. Just a little clap from Jack. Just a little clap. It's Friday here, Russ, on the second bottle of Cab Sav. Cavier Sauvignon, I believe they call it. So you make sure. And also, if you're around 10, I reckon, obviously the first rule of Saturday night quiz club is there is no Saturday night quiz club, but just keep yourself, maybe 9, 10 o'clock UK time. Maybe do late night, maybe do 10 o'clock. Maybe I'll have my shirt off, after likes. Jack just watched the entire Colton. He's got an hour. How have you got an hour spared, man? This man is the busiest man I ever know. He is literally so busy, but he has an hour. So well done, son. And he's watched it all. Thank you so much. Obviously, you get a name check as well. Yeah, and I totally agree with your summary of him being arguably the nicest guy ever. He is absolute lovely man. Chris, good morning to you, sir. How's the old running? Hope the running's going well. The Colton Mimers Lemon was brilliant. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. It's on there now. Watch it this weekend. As I said, we're not putting any new My Hammers 11 episodes for the social media blackout. So you feel free to watch that. Yeah. Are we playing what biscuits have Peach got? We're not playing what biscuits with Peach. We'll play a quick game of what chocolate has Russ got today. I've got a chocolate bar. I've been out. I've got a chocolate bar. Russ, mate, love the CC. No, good man. He's a top guy, very honest. Top guy. And he phoned me we arranged a time and he phoned me and he just come and he was in the car. Oh, Russ, I'm really sorry. I'm going to be 10 minutes later. I said, get off the phone. Why are you talking to me? Just Anyway, by the way, Jackie's a DJ. There we go. Oh, he's funny, isn't he, old Colton? But at least he didn't forget about anyone, And he smashed in like David Di Michele, man. It's like, bosh, that's a great shout, David Di Michele. And hopefully because of that we might get David on, so that'd be quite cool. I'd be like to talk to him about stuff, because all that era where you had loads of those types of players, didn't we? Have David Di Michele, we had Ilian, we had all these guys, and that the famous patch era. Love the patch era. Sounds horrible. Can't wait for Scott Parker to get the elbow at Fulham so we can get him on. Interesting. Yeah. Good point. I know what you mean. I love the fact that you only want Scott Parker to not be a manager so he can come on my Hammers 11. That is commitment. What a good thing to do for Aaron. Do Mars Bar, no. Ripple, no. Old Jamaican, no. I cannot. I keep trying to find Old Jamaican. Can't find it. Munchies, no. 3 over at 4. That's the answer everyone needs to know. Very good. Twix, no. What we got here? Boost, no. Whisper, no. Maltesers, no. Double Decker, no. Gary, man, you have got too much time on your hands. Literally. Galaxy, got Caramac, no. Caramac, no. How weird. Whisper Gold, no. Diego Tristan, no. It's not the chocolate, but I know you mean Diego Tristan, Ilian, Franco, Louis Jimenez. They've all been contacted. We're trying to get as many of them on as we can, man. Reese, do you mean Reese Oxford, or do you just mean Reese's and Reese's Pieces? Revels, I don't like the risk, man. I do not take the risk, my friend. All the hammers are brilliant and interesting. Keep up the good work. Cheers, man. I really appreciate it, Glenn. As always, appreciate everyone's support and commitment. I hope, as I said, I hope everyone is okay with the decision I made about not putting anything on. No more interviews this weekend. You can catch up. There's plenty more. There's plenty of them. There's over 300 and something. So if you go through and see if you've missed them, and then, as I said, back off, man. Then we're back on next week. And as I said, we've got Gavin Holligan. Honestly, you'll enjoy that one. He's a lovely bloke. Father Chris, you'll enjoy that one. We've got Bobby Ferguson coming on. West Ham goalkeeper, 280 odd appearances. He's on. We've got, and obviously Bobby Ferguson took over from Jim Standen, if I'm right, if my West Ham chronological stuff works. And then we've got Luke Smith, who's a great lad, and then hopefully we've got some good ones coming up soon. We've got some fun ones that are coming up soon. Yeah. Oh, some famous people, not so famous people. We like to get cross section. That's what we're doing, man. We're not going to do what we might do as well on Mondays. We're going to do although we do a Freestyle Friday, so I'm going to throw open the chat and anyone can come on and have a chat. We're not going to really talk much about the game because we do it on Monday. So we'll do like a Funday Monday. We'll get Flo involved and all that good stuff. We'll do that. I've got to take down a load of beds this week. It'd be interesting to find out what has everyone got, for their, what they got planned or what they've been told they're doing this weekend. That's another thing. What you want to do this weekend compared to what you've been told to do this weekend. Just enjoying the show. Russ, off to Newcastle, surely. You do more miles than Mo Farah. You do, man. Flake, no. Snickers, no. Cadbury Dairy Milk, no. Smarties, no. Buttons, no. Do you remember that Colton had a hand in all 3 goals? I don't remember the Blackpool goal, but quite possibly knowing Colton, bless him. And we had a good old giggle about that, didn't we, and Flo and stuff. Flo was deeply embarrassed because I don't think I ever told her the story properly. And so she was like, "What? You'd rather go to West Ham than me be born?" And then Skipper said, "If that happened, I wouldn't be doing this show because I'd be 6 foot under probably." With Joe. Reese's Pieces, no. Kieran's got it. Kieran. Kit Kat. And obviously we're going for Kit Kat Chunky because, as you know, I am Chunky Russell. So there we go. So Kit Kat Chunky for Chunky Russell. So well done, Kieran. Congratulations. Very, very good. Got to play the Rebels Roulette with the coffee. And it's the orange ones I don't like. Do you know what I mean? It's the orange ones. Had a look at a match report I wrote from my non-league team versus Tootingham and Mitcham for 2008. We lost 9-0 and a certain Mr. Antonio grabbed himself a hat-trick. How interesting. Ferguson, Mervyn Day, some of my oldest memories. Well, yeah, we'll get Bobby in. Maybe, and we could be getting Jim eventually as well. I'll be really interested to talk to Jim. I love talking, as I said yesterday, I took a phone call from a number I didn't recognise, and it was Jack Burkett, who won the FA Cup 64, won the European Cup, won this Cup 65, and the stories and the players he played with. It's not just at West Ham, but just like when West Ham would go on tour and stuff like that. Incredible. And then he had like a career where he lived in Ireland and coached in Ireland, lived in Saudi Arabia. Honestly, I can't wait. I want to do a proper interview. I want to sit down with. I don't want to do it on Zoom as well. I've got all the gear. No idea. I've got me, got me microphones and everything to use now. So I'll be playing with doing loads of fake interviews with Flo over the weekend, making sure it all works. And then that's it. Do stuff in the garden. Maybe do some stuff in the garden. Get some of the guys they can come and sit in the garden, and we can have a proper interview. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Bit different. Just golf. I had to drive the eldest back to college on Monday. Oh, poor man. Anyway, if anyone fancies jumping on, there's the link as always. Feel free to jump on. What have we got in? We got Liam. Good old Liam. Love the Colton. Cheers, man. I appreciate it. And obviously Liam was on this week. He was on there. Get the white. I don't like white chocolate really. I find white chocolate really sickly. Am I the only one? Think time we played Burnley worst we could be 7th. Yeah, I think so. I think I figured out. I think you're right there, man. Afternoon, Chris. Hope you're my friend. What have we got here? Chris, Russ, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be? All expenses paid trip. Oh. I'll tell you where, nice. Oh, I'll tell you, I seen Bob Zamo went the other day. He was there doing this football thing, and Mauritius. Oh, Mauritius looks lovely. To be fair, I've been to some lovely places in the world, places I love. I love Dubai. I love New York. I love like Florida and stuff like that. I haven't really got an inclination to go to somewhere like Australia or New Zealand per se yet. Although my mate's getting married, he lives in Australia. But we'll see. But Mauritius looks incredible. Looks incredible, man. To be fair, my dad, who I'm named for, went to hurling when my mum was due with me, so I wouldn't feel too bad. Oh yeah, you mentioned that, didn't you? Irving Day was a brilliant goalkeeper. Didn't have gloves like the goalies today. Cotton gloves or no gloves at all. That's it. Sorry, Liam. It was the other Liam because he calls himself Lord Liam as well. So I do apologise, Liam, because he's officially a lord. He bought a lordship and bought one for KSI in it as well. So there we go. Let's get Carl on. How are we doing? How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm grand, man. I'm grand. Bank holiday in the UK in the UK. So yeah, an extra day off.
Most are bank holidays for me at this stage.
Yeah, exactly. Bloody students. Yeah. How's your week been, my friend?
That's not much happening really. I've had like only 2 or 3 classes. I've my last class of college this year at 2 o'clock, and then I am a free man for however long. I think we got a call from work yesterday, so retail should be opening I think on the 17th of next month. So I'll be back a week before that just to get things ready. So I'll be back soon enough. It's been 6 months on furlough.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. I was thinking time.
I'm making more money not working.
Yeah, no, you probably are.
Because I only do student hours. I might do 5 to 10 hours. That's probably 50 to 100 euro a week. I'm making over 200 euro a week on furlough. Like,
yeah. Getting those
saving up,
man. Yeah, that's it, man. Everyone's going to be really flush, aren't they? Really, with things like that. Things like I don't seem to be because our holiday, the money we've been spent on holiday has been spent on carpet and flooring and stuff. So it's not like we saved it up. It's been transferred.
Yeah, we've done a lot of that as well in the house. I think we've realized since you're stuck in the thing so much, we've got like triple glazed windows. We've got 2 new doors. We're getting new showers put in. Everything's bloody done. We got the flooring done. God,
yeah.
Effort.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. As I said, we're gonna do the Burnley preview on Monday because then we'll know what we have to do in it as well.
Oh yeah,
no point doing it now.
There's a lot of time. There is a lot of time there could be.
There is.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if there'll be news out because X is doing the thing as well. So we're not going to hear anything. Who's going to be back? It's going to be a madness.
It's going to be just like the old days. Do you know what I mean? When you wouldn't know who the team was selected or things like that. And although he's not doing it on He's not doing Twitter and stuff. I don't know if he must be still doing it through Patreon because that's different.
I'd say he might, yeah.
So I think
And
he
then all
probably
the
still
leakers
be,
will be coming out as
yeah.
well.
So everyone will be tweeting it. Everyone will be tweeting it anyway. Innit?
Yeah.
So, yeah. It is what it is. Right. Okay. I'm gonna wait. Let me just do this. Right. Let's have a quick game. Of
God, I've never
when.
been good at these.
Oh, well, I suppose take that out. Let me just remove that. That didn't work. We have a quick game of play your cards, right? Because as I said, it's Funday. It's Funday. It's Friday.
It's,
Right.
it's
So we got a
Funday.
queen.
Go lower.
Lower, gotta be. Jack. Oh, Justo. Hey, Jack. And Jack's in the chat. Got him.
We'll go lower again.
Lower again. It's
Oh,
queen, man.
look at
How's your
that.
luck? How's your
That's a
luck, my friend?
disaster.
That's
I
a
don't have the luck
disaster.
of the Irish. Every time we've come on, I've made an absolute tit of it.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on? You should be.
Russ,
You
I'm
should be
still, I'm
lucky all the
still,
time.
I'm still raging. You didn't put Chickatiti Kamara into that.
I know. I'm
That was
sorry.
one of the best creations I think I've ever come up with in my life.
Well, the thing is,
I
Chickatiti is like I didn't even know what they were. Do you
Oh,
know what I mean?
if the Brexit stuff and all with the shipping wasn't so expensive, oh,
Yeah.
I'd sent over a 12 pack of chickadees. They're potatoes. They're chicken puffs. They're the nicest things ever.
Oh, we'll
Oh,
have to do that. You have to say whenever it gets sorted. I'm going to have to eat them on live on the
yeah, like
on
a
the YouTube.
Frankel's mystery box, but my version.
Yeah, that sounds great, man. All right, buddy. I'm gonna leave you. Love you and leave you.
Right.
And
Cheers.
cheers, mate. And we'll speak on Monday. Jump on a Monday. Have a chat
Grand.
Monday.
Chat
Cheers,
to you
mate.
then. Right, sound.
Bye. There we go. It was good old Carl. What we got here? Missed a few pims going through. Love Mauritius. Very good. What animals do you dislike? I'm scared of birds. Yeah, I don't like birds. Do not like the birds. I don't like the birds. No, never really did. Like even like now when I'm walking Bella around the park, there's like geese and swans and stuff, and I'm still like, I don't like. I think it's I didn't like peacocks when I was young. There was something about peacocks I didn't like when I was young. I think actually when I was like a baby, that we went to one of those events where they had like the birds of prey things, things like Nigel King does, and one went straight from my mum's handbag and like pulled out some polos, and I must have just freaked me out. Jack's off his travels tomorrow. Where are we off to, Jack? Give us a hint. Where are we going? Not where we go. We could if you want. Feel free. You know where I live. You can come around and pick me up. You know what I mean? But where are we off to, man? Where are we off to, buddy? What we got here? Greetings from Athens, Greece. Best place in the world. There we go, Yanis. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Paul's in the chat. Sunderland fan Paul. He saw Mervyn Day concede. Oh, it had to be about how great Sunderland was. Concede 6 at Roker Park in 19. Unfortunately, I've seen lose 5-0 and 6-0. We're having staring at another year in League One. Are you, mate? Do you know what? I've really sort of fallen off the cliff in terms of how Sunderland are getting on after because obviously we interviewed Matt and we had I was really into it. Then I sort of gave up a little bit. So where are Sunderland looking like? Let's have a look. Sunderland, and I've got James that I want to bring on the tick. So Sunderland. I mean, no, you'll get. I mean, you're comfortably in the playoffs, aren't you? I think you'll be all right. I think you'll be all right, my friend. What we got here? Chris is in the house. East End poet, the man himself. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're my friend. When are we getting Chris on my Hammers 11? Do you know what I mean? Every time I've wanted to get Chris on, and he never comes on. He always says, I don't know too much about football. No one cares, Chris. We just want to hear from you, my friend. So we'd love to get you on. So, drop me a message and we're going to get you on. Finally, we're going to get Chris on. That's the West Ham that I brought up in the 60s. I was standing in a North Bank with Mervyn Day, gave a 2-fingered salute to the crowd that told him to get on his line. Random question of the day. If West Ham was in an 80s action movie, what movie would it be? Die Hard. No, it's 90s. No. I don't really know about 80s. Indiana Jones. I don't know. I've given up. Back to the Future. That'll do. I'm working tonight, but can't seem to get a wink of sleep as I've come across from a school. So thanks for keeping me company. Liam, we're always here, man, to keep you company. Missed thoughts. Day standing on the North Bank, indeed. Lido. What's the score? Lido. And let's bring on James. Hello, Jim. How are you doing, mate?
All good, mate. All good.
Just a thumbs up.
Yeah. Weekend is here. Bank holiday weekend is here. and we play on Monday of all days.
Yeah, I know. But at least it gives us like a bit of. It gives us a chill out, you know what I mean? It's like it could, you know, at least it won't ruin our weekend. Say, you know, if you know the old West Ham, if we got turned over by Burnley Saturday 12 o'clock or whatever, or even the Friday night game or something like that, we're done. That's our weekend out the window. At least we can have some hope all the way till Monday.
Yeah. I agree there, mate. It's something to look forward to. You can have a good weekend and then look forward to the football, and also as another good way of looking at it. It's going to be interesting, mate. Like whatever happens now, for me on Monday decides where we're heading. Like this is like make or break. If we lose or draw this game, I believe Champions League's out of possibility. Yeah. If we win, we still got a chance.
I agree. I think it depends about it's all about how we. Well, I think also it's injuries, isn't it? I think they are piling up a little bit. They're piling up a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, I think every game's going to be like that, isn't it? For the next 5 games, whatever it is now, it's going to be every game's going to be this is our season, this is our season, this is our season, isn't it? So, but we'll do a proper thing on Monday because we'll know what we need. We know what we need on Monday, innit, to keep in the chase. But I just think you know we're. For me, I just think we've had a lot of injuries, and I think we've managed to cope reasonably well. I mean, you know, technically, I was looking today. We've got the same. We've equaled our most number of wins of a Premier League season already, ever in the Premier League. You know, 16 wins. That's the most we've ever had. So, you know, the chances are we're going to get at least one in the next 5 games at least. So we get the most Premier League we've ever had.
Don't ever say that, mate. Trust me. This is West Ham we're talking about. West Ham we'll go on a 5 game.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so you know, it's one of those things where I think, I suppose you have to wait and see who's playing really as well, isn't it? Because I think we've, you know, hopefully we have a few back. But it's who we have back and who we don't have back. So
yeah, 100%. I think for Champions League, like in my opinion, we've missed the boat on that one. I think, and I'm always the positive person to say, like now it's like if we lose or draw the game, it's out of the question completely, because that's the problem. Is these teams around us won't drop points against mediocre teams. Like if we're going up to Burnley, we've got to go up there and win it. We can't go up there and draw a game or set up like in a way that's so negative, in my opinion, because like Chelsea, the likes of Chelsea's will go to places and win, or Liverpool. Like Liverpool's the one I fear because they've got nothing to play for other than the top 4, so they're going to go for absolute everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. I think, but I always thought Champions League was a little step too far for us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It'd be great. No denying it. You know, it'd be great. You know, if you played Real Madrid or AC Milan or Juventus, it'd be amazing. But I think it was a step too far for us in terms of our building process. I'd be honestly, as I said, I'd be happy with a conference place this season, and then next season, because I mean, look at Wolves. Wolves caned it that last season. You know, they were up there. They finished in Europa places. They done F all this season, haven't they?
It's just the thing is when you look at the Champions League, you've also got to look at our budget. But we won't. For me personally, we won't get Champions League under the ownership and the budget that we've got. Like that's me. I just think like these other teams, the top 6, have got the financial muscle to go and buy top players and basically like have 2 good players in each position. Whereas West Ham, we haven't even got a striker. We've got Antonio.
Yeah. It's true. It's like when I talked to Colton yesterday, and he was talking about there were 6 strikers. And I was like, 6? We haven't got 1 now. You know, it's like he had like Teddy Sheringham. It was crazy, isn't it? It's crazy.
Mad, especially with Colton, because Colton goes over Dagenham and Redbridge. When Dagenham and Redbridge was hosting the under 23s, he was over there all the time with the under 23s, and when I look back, we had like Zamora, Harewood, Cole, Ashton. Now we've got Antonio and Meepo.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? But it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? It's like, I think, we had, now I think we've got, we've had all these chopping and changing of sendings off and things like that of centre backs, and we've reasonably coped with them. But there was times before. I remember the last season at the Bowling, we were like scratching around for right backs, weren't we? We had Tompkins played right back for a while, and we had to get Carl Jenkinson in, and Antonio played right back. So it just seems to be there's always some position which we just can't fulfill. Goalkeeper, like your goalkeeper last season. Now it's like, it's. I think a lot. We'll see what happens over the weekend and see. Where we stand. So I think we can be 7th. I think the lowest would be 7th by the time we play Burnley. That won't happen, I don't think, touch wood, because it's a funny time now. Chelsea are going to be looking at the return fixture of the Real Madrid match. Same as Man United are going to be looking at over their shoulders because they've still got, I suppose, Roma's sort of done in it, really. They sort of smashed it with Roma, to be fair. Leicester got the cup. Chelsea got the cup coming up. For Leicester, that's huge. That's massive. Chelsea, but Leicester's huge. And Leicester still got a tough running, man. They got to play Chelsea, don't they? So
that game against Palace last Monday night was the one that I was watching that game when Palace scored. I was like, if they can hold on here or even a draw at this game, I think Leicester will fall out. And I think, if I'm honest, 7-point gap. I know they've got our games coming up, but they only technically need 2 wins. And they got Southampton. If I believe this is right, they got Southampton, Newcastle. Then they got the big Chelsea, Tottenham, Man United. Now, if they can nick 1 win out of the next 2 and maybe get a draw, then they got 4 points. And to me, I think they will just get over the line. Even if they lose their games, you know what I mean? So I think we missed the boat, if I'm honest, at the Newcastle game. I think the Chelsea game was poor.
Yeah, I think you're right. We did.
And that was the one where if we would have got something up there, even a point up there, I would have been happy with. There's just a few games, really. Like the Arsenal game was a killer.
There's always, you can pick those ones, can't you? Go that one, that one, that one, that one. But then similarly, other times, I look at the Brighton game we drew 2-2 with, and we'd usually have lost that one. So it swings and roundabouts. But I know what you mean, man. All these things, and we've hit the post 20 times this season. Half of them got converted. We'd have been up in the 2nd or 3rd.
When you say that we've hit the post 20 times, that's madness, isn't it? Let's be honest.
We've played 38 games and hit almost 50% of the. In theory, we hit the post every 2 games. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Right. Let's have a quick game, and then I've got to phone my wife back. So that's gonna be quite interesting. I'll try to do it anyway. So we got a 9. Do you want to change the card, James?
I will change that card. I think that's a bit
okay. 3. There we go.
Higher than a 3.
Higher than a 3. You say a 6.
Higher than a 6.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll carry on.
Same again. Higher than a 6.
A 2. This is shit. This is anyway. Anyway, we'll have a proper chat on Monday about it. Have a proper chat about the game on Monday. But have a good weekend, man. You too, man. Take care. Right, I'm going to try and FaceTime my wife while talking to you. Right. Anyway, I might have to mute it if it gets a bit sort of. But anyway, what we got here? We got hi Russ. A lot of people don't realise how much of a legend Colton is. I remember that playoff. We've not won that. Yeah, we could have been. Yep. Totally, man. We desperately needed that when and as Colton said, we got that game. We had to win that game. He didn't mind how we won it, but we needed to win it. Particularly, we turned over Blackpool 2 games running. With quite a few. Jack's off all around the country, literally. Ooh la la. Paul's got no win in 7 for Sunderland at the moment, so that's what I mean. But what could be if we lost that game? No disrespect to Paul, but we could have been pretty much around those neck of the woods, in it. So. Also, Alfie has a fear of birds and has started after an altercation with a peacock when he was. I think I definitely had something with peacock. Hi. Hi, you all right? I'm all right. I'm on a call at the moment. Well, then why did you call me? Because you called me back. All right, bye. Love you. And that's how it's done, gentlemen. That's how it's done. Anyway. Is it the huge video? Yes, Jack. Is it the huge video? I'm no doubt it would be. Jack's on a road trip. I'm liking this. The Jack road trip. The Jack Road Show. I think that's the way to go. Good luck with it, mate. Yeah, Jack. All the best, Jackie boy. He's a top man, Jack. He's a top guy. And check out if anyone's interested in things like football cards and stuff like that. He does cards, mate, on Instagram. Check that out, man. It's really, I find it fascinating. All like the things with Pokemon cards, and I just found the whole thing fascinating. Right, let's get a few more comments on here quickly. Ben Ramagate, what we got? Ruby, got to be Terminator. Chelsea want 40 million. They do want 40 million for Tammy Abrams. I don't think it's a bad price, I'll be honest. Die Hard was in 98, so I could have picked Die Hard. Excellent. Chris missed the good old days. Yep, the first signing, seeing the pitch. Yeah, man, that's the whole thing of Miami's 11. That first time you see the pitch and you're hooked. As I said, we've had over 350. 315, 320 something like that, interviews, and every one of them has said, I love it, man. First game, I loved it. It wasn't the first game and that's it, I'm out, so we'll see what we got here. I'm trying to go through some of these comments quickly before I jump on. I've got 2 people coming on. 20 times we've hit that. Yeah, he does. Yeah, good old clips. No game till Monday. Must be Lakeside tomorrow. Then Russ. Do you know what, Chris? Honestly, Lakeside. I'm trying to get away. Joe don't want to go back to Lakeside as much. Yeah. On a call, Mr. Important. Well, you're important to me. You're the main focus, you gents. It's a fascinating area, isn't it? The card, so much value and stuff. I find it mental. And do you know what, Jack? I've actually sold a couple of the base cards. I had a go on eBay and I sold some. I think the value's obviously gone now because like everyone's got these. But honestly, I find it fascinating. I'm watching the that eruption. No one else knows that eruption Hallen. I'm looking on eBay and it's like going for like 1,300 quid. It's like for a bit of card. It's told one of us put your foot. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm going to get one of them. I'll get back. Vasilis, hope you're well, my friend. Best wishes indeed. Nothing more than lovable than losing to Bolton on the first side. Right, let's bring on Andy quickly, then I'm going to finish as always with the big man. How you doing? He's not in a pub.
I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's a killer, isn't it? Absolute killer.
We got a long weekend. You got to work the weekend?
No, tonight I'm actually not drinking either. I am playing football for the first time in God knows how long tomorrow over goals. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, mate. I think I'm going to walk like I shit myself on Sunday because I won't be able to move. I don't.
I call it the Sunday. I mean, everyone will know this. So if you played football or rugby, and you played like a Sunday morning football, Sunday morning rugby, that afternoon ache, I call it, where you used to sit on the sofa and you just ache, and I loved it. I love that sort of that Sunday ache. And then you get the roast dinner. Oh.
So yeah, I've got that, and the problem is, I've got no boots, mate. I've got to go Sports Direct tomorrow morning to get some new boots. And I was very smart. I ordered some goalkeeper gloves because if I do get knackered, I'll just go and goal.
Always thinking.
Always thinking. I'm stress free now until Monday night. So I love it. I think they've done that on purpose. To be honest, I think
just nice for West Ham fans. Just give us a chill out. Just let us chill out, man, and we'll see what happens. Blisters ahoy, indeed. Yeah, if you get the football boots tomorrow, man, you're gonna have to wear them in, aren't you? Otherwise, you're gonna get blisters, mate.
Oh, I could go Lakeside. I'm in Basildon. I could go Lakeside on the way home tonight and wear them all night.
I would, yeah. Or what you do is get like wet tissue paper in it. You get wet tissue paper, like newspaper. Make it wet. Stuff it. Just to, that's what they used to do in the olden days. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't think of that, but I ordered a pair online, and I tried them on Thursday, but they because that's when they turn up, but they didn't fit. They were too tight, and I'm not going to wear them. But I made them. But I'm all kitted out. I've got all new football socks, everything. But normally, what I do is put a normal pair of socks underneath anyway. So I think I don't think I'll get the blisters as much because I've got like an extra layer. But no, I'm looking forward to.
And it's true. Get the old blister plasters. Those blister plasters are brilliant. I love those blister plasters.
But no, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it. I'm busy with work, but
good.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, we'll do a proper chat on Monday, man, about the game because we'll find out what everyone's going to be doing.
And the quiz tomorrow night. Shh.
The first That's real Saturday night quiz night. There is no Saturday night quiz night. Just remember that.
I'm guessing you knew, but on the pay because I've joined your YouTube one, I cancelled the Patreon. Yeah?
I know.
I know you. Anyway. But no, yeah, I've done that anyway. Oh, 5?
Yeah, 5. Change it.
Yeah, change it.
8.
Lower.
8, lower than 8. 7.
Lower.
6.
Higher.
5.
Oh, fucking.
You see the pattern working. You see the pattern working, my friend.
Oh, well.
I'm going to have to go, man, because I've got to get Peach on before we finish.
Take care.
Take care. Speak to you tomorrow, man.
Peach dog.
Peach dog. Where's he gone?
Yo.
Yo,
You know what I heard?
What's
that? You
that?
know what I heard, dog? I heard we're in for a new goalkeeper, dog.
Well, there's lots of people. There's lots of rumours around for goalkeepers at the moment, isn't there?
No, we got rid of Nathan Trott, and we're gonna sign up this kid named Andy Miles. 100 miles of running, dog. How do you mean?
That's what he's doing. That's what it is, isn't it? He's going for a trial, isn't he?
Yeah, it's all a bit suspect, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's all a bit. I'm playing football.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, we know where you're
Conspiracy.
going. Conspiracy. You're going to Heath, the red screen, dog. How do you mean?
Conspiracy. Andy Miles signs for West Ham. You've heard it here first.
Yo,
how are we doing, big? How are we doing, big man?
Yo, how are you doing?
I'm well. How are you, man? More importantly,
then I'm blood clot well. How do you mean? If you're well, I'm well, dog. Straight up, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
You know what, man? You know what? You know how they have those crossbar competitions where you got to hit the crossbar? We should be given points for hitting the post.
Yeah, we should. That's a hard thing to do. But the goal is this big. The goal's this big and the crossbar's this big. We should be getting extra points. That's it. We'd win the title with that.
Like, yo, there should be a rule implemented. Like, you're at the ground, talk to the man then and be like,
I'll have a word.
We've hit the post like quite a few times. We should get some points for that. Straight up, man.
I know, man. It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. It's funny when you think of it. You just think the difference that could have made to West Ham. You know what I mean? It's
we would have been like at top of the league things, man. How do you mean? Like, it's messed up. Yo, did you read that story today about how we want to sell up Nathan Trott? Like, I don't get it. I don't like we get these kids on the books and then we're like, okay, bye.
Well, I think the thing is, I don't know really. It's silly season, isn't it? I think Gonzo said in his video today, it is silly season, and I think I think although the intention, clearly there's intentions. Obviously, look at maybe getting the goalkeeper next summer, maybe. But if there's good goalkeepers coming up now, like there's Andy Miles is coming up, and
number one,
and you've got Sam Johnston's probably going to be available, possibly the guy Areola, possibly Dragowski as well, the Polish guy.
He's not bad.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. And then fair enough. I'd rather, and as you said, we've had loads of these ex-players, these young who are youth team players at West Ham, didn't make it, then dropped to division, and then had a great career. I'd rather just if he wants first team football, that's what he's got to do, man. And good luck to him, man. Good luck to him. Rather than go on loan and you know what I mean.
I was looking at his stats, though. His stats aren't that impressive. Like, I know he's a prospect, but his stats ain't that impressive at all, man. Like, I want to put my hat in the ring for Andy Miles, man. Straight up.
Miles number one. Milesy number one. Yeah. If he wore that hat, if he wore that silly hat he had on the other day for St. George's Day, that's even bigger. That's extra space he could save. Do you know what I mean?
And it's like, okay, we'll get points for hitting the post, but you get no points for hitting Milesy's hat. That's just that's just part of him.
That's just a no-go area. Just a no-go area.
Trust me. How's Flo doing, man? How's Flo doing?
She's cool. Yeah, she's cool. She'll be pick her up in a few hours' time, and then long weekend. She needs to chill out. I'm trying to get her to chill out, and Joe as well. They're so busy. I know I'm busy, but they, it seems to affect them a lot more. So I'm trying to just say, look, just don't do anything. Obviously, in the UK, we've got an extra day off on Monday, so we've got bank holiday Monday, so it's a long weekend. Yeah. So yeah, man,
Yo,
it's all good.
You know what? Can I ask you this? You know whose house it is?
Whose house?
Whose house? Run's house. Whose house? Run's house. How do you mean?
I walked into that, didn't I? I walked into that one. Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, we had some fun this week, man, on Jake's show. Jake, big yourself up. What a blood clot legend, dog. We had so much fun, like on his show on Fortune Irons. Like, did you see the man them? There was royalty on American Hammer's thing last night, dog. James Fat Boy Fever was up in the mix. Oh, the sun came out just as I said that. James, you're big, dog. I think you're God.
See?
Wow, nuts.
Nuts. The sun just opened.
No, it was so dope. Like him and Katie had a nice little chin wag. Like, it was dope. It was dope. And your Colton Cole thing, what a gentleman. Like, what a gentleman. Like,
top guy, name. Top boy. So he really is.
So he really dope, is. Man.
Yeah.
And like what James was saying about him going to like Dagenham and Redbridge ground and that, and like with the under 23s, like, oh man, he's such a good ambassador for the club, man. Like real talk, him, Jack Hollison, like they're good. They're there, man.
They're good people, man. They're good people. We've got. That's what I mean. There's and that's what I like about West Ham now. There's a lot of good people around the club, man. There's a lot of good people. We've got, there's, as I said, we've got, obviously Colton. We obviously got Steve Potts, Kevin Keane. We've got Paul Konchesky. We've got Zavon. We've got, Kevin Nolan, Stuart Pearce. We've got people like Mark Phillips. We've got some really, really like good people in the team, in the squad now, and in the backroom staff, and it's showing. It's showing. We're showing how it's working. So. Let's just keep this ride going, man.
So Zavon Himes is like he's part of like what we're doing now.
So Zavon's part of the I want to say under 14s, the under 14s. So every year group at West Ham has a player associated to the next player. So so Zavon's
You know what I just realized? I don't believe this. You know what I just realized? I got my Run DMC shirt on. Then I got my Adidas. I don't believe that. It was like I got the Adidas thing on and the Run DMC thing on. I'm big pimping today, dog. I am big pimping today, dog.
Without even realizing, that's even more pimping. Do you know what I mean? Because you haven't even put the ensemble together.
I just realized that, man. It's messed up. Like, so what are we gonna do on Monday?
We're gonna talk about Monday until Monday.
Got you.
We're gonna just enjoy the weekend, man. No talk about West Ham until the Monday, and then we'll see what we need to do. We'll see what we need to do to get into whatever position we're in and go up positions. We'll keep it to Monday.
I know, but you know what? It's like, we'll keep it till Monday. But you know how I always say, what do you say? You say like we're due like a Dickens or like a Dickening, like a battering. Like we're due. It's gonna come against the squad we don't think it's gonna come against, and it might be Burnley.
It could be, man. It could be the shutout. It could be a good dicking, but we'll see, man. I mean, it's one of those, it's one of those. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it's one of those games which everything's up against us again, and so we'll see what happens. But
I don't wish no bad upon nobody. Wow, sun came out again when I said that. I don't wish no bad upon anybody, but like, I hope Chris Wood like sprains his ankle in training or something.
He's hitting a lot of form, isn't he? So just before we play him, he hits a lot of form, which is typical, isn't it?
Like that, everybody's talking 4-0. against Wolves. Okay, great. Well, we beat Wolves 4-0, kind of went under the carpet.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was some man, I forget his name, Simon Jordan, I think is his name.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, we're after Tammy Abraham, but he's too good for West Ham. He needs to join the top 6 club. Hello, Mr. Simon. We're a top 6 club, you idiot. Like, yo, these people, man, they like, I don't get it. They don't want to, like, admit that West Ham are having a good season. It's like, I like it because it keeps us under the radar, but that pisses you off at the same time. You know
it does.
what I mean?
I know what you mean. It does. It does a bit because it's like, well, why isn't anyone sort of recognizing it? But I think even if they said like the big, I mean, obviously we had all the thing with the big 6, and even if they say stuff with the big 6, Leicester will still not be in that conversation, in that conversation. You know, they might get, you know, and that's true though. You know, if say the big 6 and Leicester, and they won't say Leicester. You know, and or maybe they'll be 5th and then Leicester. You know what I mean? It's like where, you know, see replacing Spurs and stuff. But I just think it don't make sense. But it won't do until a prolonged period of success. Do you know what I mean? You know, and you know, this it could be a one-off, but I've got a feeling this is the start of something. You know, I've got a feeling this is the start of a prolonged period at least in the top sort of 8. You know, I think that's our base where we need to be each year. And if we get to 10th, we've had a slightly poor season. You know, But yeah, I mean, as you said, Burnley's going to be a big game, and hopefully we'll know by then what we need to do to get. You know, it's in our hands. We're still in our hands, isn't it? If we win our games and other teams don't, great. You know, we might be Champions League, we might be Europa. The worst I think will be is conference, and even that is not a bad thing. You know, again, if you said to me at the beginning of the season that we're going to finish 7th, I'd have bitten your hand off based on the last few seasons. Do you know what I mean? 16th. I'd have taken 16th. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Me too, Doc. And yeah, man, it's weird because what you said, like, I know I've been piping up about like, oh, we're gonna finish 4th in Champions League, and like my reason behind that is that I think, okay, yeah, the money coming in is wicked, but I also think if we get put in a position like that, we'll just step up. But I do agree with like what you said about Wolves, and I think James was saying it too. And it is baby steps, so it might be best for us to like just get in at the conference or the Europa, have a go at it, build the team. Like James was saying, like with the budget and that, and owners in that, and it's like. Yeah, man, maybe we do need to like just get in the conference, get in the Europa, build things up, and then go into the Champions League. But I feel if we get stuck in the Champions League, it's like you're dropping yourself off in the deep end. So it's like you don't know how to swim. Well, I'm gonna throw you in the water. Let's see if you can swim enough. And maybe we will be able to, or maybe it'll backfire on us, and like. We get done by like Atletico Madrid or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's good, mate. It's a good point. And it's like, and you just think so I think the conference is our best bet because, you know, we've had such a long season and it's happened like twice in recent history. We get into Europe and then we literally like the first round we're out, or we don't even qualify. You know, we lose the first round and it's like, well, okay. But with Europa, the conference, I think because we're already one of the top 5 teams already in it, we go in a bit early, like, you know, so it makes things a bit more prolonged, and then we can sort of have a season based around that rather than, oh, great, well, that's it. We've done all this to play one game, and then we're out. You know,
it's 7 spots, isn't it? It's 7 spots now, isn't it? It's a Man City.
Yeah,
beautiful,
totally, man.
beautiful,
Indeed,
beautiful,
my
beautiful,
friend.
man.
Indeed.
Oh,
Right.
The sun is coming up.
Oh, it
The
looks
sun is
lovely.
coming up tomorrow. It's dope.
We're getting a bit of Annie. Lovely. Not just we
What's
have
up?
Peach, we have a bit of singing a bit of Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow.
That's what I'm talking about, dog.
Bet your
Straight
bottom
up,
dollar.
like, yo, it's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life.
We're getting the whole musical. We're getting the whole Peach, man. We're gonna have a proper chat on Monday. Make sure you jump on Monday.
Yeah.
We have a proper chat about the Burnley one on Monday. But as always, man, I appreciate your time. Oh my God, tonight.
Yes, sir. How do you mean? Lamb and chicken, lamb and chicken kebabs, man. How do you mean? We found this new shawarma place, chicken shawarma place, bomb by Z. And then last night, Peach had something to smoke. You know what I mean? Eyes went a bit red, kind of like chinky eyed things, no racist things, but like, you know what I mean? And it's like, brethren, there's this new Indian, like just down the road from me. And I got a lamb vindaloo with like a buttered roti. Like it's like a naan bread, but it's like a bit thinner.
Yeah, roti. Yeah.
Oh, brethren, this place was
good,
it was the business, man. I was kind of like influenced by something, so maybe that made it taste better, but it was still dope.
Well, you wait and see. Go back again when you're haven't been touched by, any plant-based materials, and then you can see. I saw you 720 hat on the other day, so I was like, yeah, okay.
What? Hold on. What did
your 420 hat on? I saw your 420 hat on the other day.
Yeah, but you know what? There's double meaning, Bridget. There's double meaning because you know what that stands for.
Yeah.
But it's like tea time for like the man them there. But like I was born on April 10th at 4:20 in the morning, dog.
Well, there we go.
And my father bigs you up for the shout outs that you gave him and all that. Like, thank you very much, man. He had a blessed up birthday. Good. Oh, it was brilliant, man. It was magic, man. Barney enjoyed himself, man.
Good. As long as Barney enjoyed himself, that's the main thing, man.
Yeah.
All right then, buddy, mate. I'll speak to you soon, mate, and I'll speak to you Monday.
Make sure man. Come on, I want to be included in the mix, dog.
What's that? What?
Higher or lower, the card game.
Oh, sorry. I forgot we got it. Right, okay. I got a 9.
Well, I think this one's gonna go real quick. I think this one's gonna go lower. Watch this. I'm out. Peace out.
10.
See, I told you. I knew it. I got like ESP, like psychic things. I'm working on this West Ham rap. It's dangerous, man. It's dangerous. Like, it's madness, man. And as soon as I get it done, and as soon as we're out of lockdown, I can go to the studio and record 2 things. I'm sending it to you, man. Oh,
I look forward to that, man. Look forward to it. Buddy, as always, a pleasure. It wouldn't be a Friday fun day without the peach.
You know what? It wouldn't be a Friday fun day without all the man them in the live chat, dog.
Indeed.
Big up all of your blood clot selves, man. How you mean?
Indeed, my man. Have a good rest of the day, buddy, man.
Weekend. You have a lovely weekend. Big up Flo, big up Joe. And let's let's have a proper chin wag on Monday. And man, let's put 2 things into Burnley, dog. Straight up.
God. Love you, man. Take care, man.
I love you, my dude. Straight up.
Cheers, man. Bye-bye, man. And there's Peach. It would be Friday fun day without Peach coming on. Just a little bit here before we finish, because I'm just checking if Bayern United put their show on yet. Don't think so yet. No, it's still, so it won't be. We'll go 2 more minutes. We're done. So the conference is not the 5th tier of the English game. It's you've got basically you've got Champions League, you've got the Europa League, and then you've got the Europa Conference. So the Europa Conference is a new competition, basically allowing the smaller nations European football. So basically, the smaller nations, based on the coefficiency things, get more spots. So I think England, I think France, Germany, Spain, Italy. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but they've all got 1 spot. And at the moment, and that was going to go to the Carabao Cup winner, but obviously with Spurs unfortunately losing, we all felt really bad for them. The Carabao Cup on Sunday, it goes. Obviously, Man City would get it, but obviously Man City are already in Europe, so it means that 7th. Potential, or at the moment 7th will be in Europe in the conference. I believe the format is very similar to the Europa League, but I don't think we qualify. We need to qualify because we're one of the top 5, I believe. But I just think it's, as I said, it's great. It's going to be amazing to play Real Madrid and Barcelona and these types of means. But for me, it's more. It'd be more fun to go to Liechtenstein, or as James says, a home trip to Malta, and just take over a small town for 3 days. that would be some of the stuff we'll be talking about 30, 40 years time. People still talk about Mets and stuff like that when the Intertoto and how much fun that away trip was. And I just think it's something, but I mean, it's just me. Everyone's got an opinion. Anyway, guys, Pete's turned up. Hello, Pete. We're going to finish now. And Neil's in, and we're going to finish now. But anyway, jump over to Irons United. I don't know what time they're going to be on, but they're going to be on this afternoon sometime. As I said, just to reiterate what we're doing for the old social media blackout. So there'll be no posts from me or obviously the Miami's 11 Twitter feed on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. And so we won't put any episodes of My Hammers 11 up and things like that, again, because there's interaction through Twitter with, I say, oh, this person's picked Colton Cole and but we'll still be doing the live stream obviously today, but it's before 3:00. We'll still be doing the live stream on Monday for the bank holiday live stream lunchtime, and there may be a stream tomorrow night, Saturday Night Quiz Club. And obviously the first rule of Saturday Night Quiz Club is there is no Saturday Night Quiz Club. But the only way, obviously, you'll know about that, because we're not going to be advertising that on Twitter or on Facebook or anything, or Instagram. The only thing you can do is to like, share, and hit the bell icon so you're made aware of it comes on. And we'll only be streaming those on YouTube. We won't be streaming them on Twitter or on Twitch for those two. After Monday, we'll be back to normal. We've got... obviously, make sure you check out Colton Cole's Miami's 11 if you haven't done. Please do. It's amazing. And then we'll have on Tuesday Gavin Holligan, who made one appearance for West Ham, but honestly, an incredible story. Next day, we've got Father Chris. He's My Hammers 11. We've got Luke Smith coming out and various others. So Bobby Ferguson as well, hopefully. So an Australian one for Neil with Bobby Ferguson, who's currently there. But cheers, Happy. Thanks for joining us, man. So there we go, guys. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Wash those hands. Enjoy the social media blackout, but take the opportunity to go out and go for a walk and stuff. Don't worry looking at your phone all the time anyway. And for me, take care, stay safe, wash those hands, come in your irons, keep an eye out for, hit the bell icon, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Maybe tomorrow there might be another stream. And much love. See you later. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll speak on Monday if I don't speak to you on Saturday.